Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Vanessa's Van Life Journey. How are you guys doing today? I am Vanessa, and I live in a van, and her name is Treasure. I just got through watching this dude video, William Shaker. Okay? William Shaker, I guess that's how you pronounce the last name, probably not his real name, but he trying to shake some stuff up. So I am here to address William Shaker's video saying that YouTubers and van life, YouTubers that do van life is full of it. I left a comment on his video. But let me put this camera down, y'all. Let me put this camera down because William is a wimp. William need to change the name of his channel from William Shaker to William the Wimp. William is a wimp. Like, William bought a brand new vehicle to do van life in, had the van outfitted, only did van life for 8 months, and he over here complaining and bashing other van lifers. It was your choice to do van life. It was your choice to do van life the way you did van life. It was your choice, dude, to quit van life. Now you out here, I'm mad. Y'all already know I'm a comedian. Now you out here bashing other YouTubers and bashing and talking about you exposing YouTube. You ain't exposing nobody, dude, but yourself. All you doing is exposing that you was a wimp. I mean, all the stuff you said in your video did not make sense. It's like you doing everything for clicks and for views. Like you started a YouTube channel to do van life for clicks and views because you knew that van life, you know that a lot of people grow their channels quickly doing van life. You said it yourself. You never intended to do van life forever. So you did van life. This is my opinion. And I feel like you exposed your own self. And I feel like you are being exposed. I feel like you did van life only to grow your channel. And now that you're tired of doing van life because you never intended to do it full time, now you want to bash van life. And that is very, very, very hypocritical. It's evil, if you ask me. There are so many people that do van life because they enjoy doing van life. The point of the matter, dude, everything that you said about van life that you are complaining about is avoidable because you don't have to do it. If you enjoy being around people, if you enjoy the city life, then why do van life? Like, don't try to make van life not be for people. Van life is for people who van life is for. Home life is for people who home life is for. Do you see us van lifers bashing people who live in a home? No, we don't do that. We lived in a home. We decided not to do van life anymore. To live in a home anymore. And we decided to do van life. And whatever comes with van life, we must enjoy it. We must enjoy it. I just made a 1-year anniversary of living in a van. I cannot afford to do all the travel that most people do. And I lived in my van in the city, living in parking lots. And I still enjoyed it. So, and I'm not an introvert, homie. Everybody that chooses to do van life and everybody that is not complaining about van life is not an introvert. There are a lot of van lifers who socialize with other Vanlifers. There are a lot of Vanlifers who have a community within Vanlife. So everything that you complained about is null and void. You just saying all that stuff for clicks and views. You're really misleading people with the content that you're making, because van life was never for you. You never really truly wanted to do van life forever. You did van life as a social experiment to get rid of your boredom during the pandemic and to grow your YouTube channel. And you're doing the same thing that you're claiming that YouTuber van lives do for clicks and views. You want to sit here and say that, y'all, so much of everything in this man's video was bullcrap. They don't tell you that it takes 2 days or 3 days to film a 15-minute video. What do you mean they don't tell you? Like, they put on the video Tuesday and show you what they did Tuesday. And then they put on the video Wednesday. It's a compilation of different events that happened. And the people that are making the videos are not complaining about how much time it took. It's their choice how they edit the video. Some people take different activities that happen within the day and do a day vlog. That's why it's called vlogging, homie. Why are you complaining for people that are not complaining for themselves? You cannot speak for everyone, and you definitely should not be trying to expose other Vanlifers. You should expose your own self. Then he talked about they don't show them going to the bathroom. Most Vanlifers don't even use the bathroom don't even use their toilets because it's too much trouble to empty out the gray tank. What videos are you watching? Because the Vanlifers that I watch, I see them going to empty out their gray tanks. I see them showing them emptying out their gray tanks. I see them getting water. He said that they're only showing you the beachfront properties and what Vanlifers are you watching? It is Vanlifers out there that cater their content to being more commercialized or more like a movie. But those people work hard for what they're doing. And they deserve the subscribers that they have. And for you to bash the process of another individual, it's yeah, I can't even think of the word. It is, I can't think of the word because it's so childish. It's so childish and it's so immature. There are different levels of Vanlifers. There are people that are just doing van life just to grow their channel, like I believe that you did, Mr. William Shaker. There are people who are never going to do van life for a long extended amount of time. They just are growing their channel. Then they're going to transition to a lifestyle channel or a vlogging channel, which is what you're in the midst of doing, Mr. Shaker. But to bash true Vanlifers who choose van life, who want to live in van life, experience van life, whether they are living in the city in the hustle and bustle and can't find a place to park. That's their choice. I lived in the city in van life. Right now, I'm in Pahrump, Nevada, in the middle of the desert. Town is less than 10 or 15 minutes away. I have a water tank on the top of my van. I go to the car wash and fill my water tank, and I have shown that to my subscribers. I pee and poo in a bucket. I've talked about that. I show my subscribers what I use in my bucket to keep down the odors and the smells. I am educating other people who want to do van life, who may not be able to afford the vehicle to outfit it the way that you did. You have all the comforts of home, and yet you are still complaining. I have a 2001 Ford cargo van that I built out myself. I didn't have to pay anyone to outfit it. And it is offensive for you to attack van lifers. I cook in my van almost every day, warm up food in my van. He's talking about they not going to tell you that they van really stink. You can't smell it, so they ain't going to tell you they van stink. Your van going to stink if you not clean. I am cleaning my van all day, every day. I open my doors, I air out my van. You're complaining about stuff that is avoidable. If you want to live van life, and if you enjoy living van life, the things that you're complaining about don't exist for real van lifers, because we choose to do van life, and we've found a way to make those things work. I have a refrigerator in my van. I have a stove in my van. I'm not complaining about the cold in the winter. That's what they make blankets for. And if I didn't want to deal with the cold in the winter, I'd be like you. I'd be sitting in an apartment with AC. The people that choose to deal with the cold in the winter and the hot in the summer while living in a van are people that want to do van life. If you don't want to do van life, why do van life? Like, the man just made the video, you guys, for clicks and views. That's my opinion. He's exposed. Like, if you have any real questions about van life, watch real van life channels with people who are actually cooking in their van, with people who are actually eating in their van, with people who are actually sleeping in their van, with people who actually chose van life because they wanted to live in their van, not just to grow their channel. My channel hasn't grown to all of these huge amounts of subscribers. I'm not making that much money off of YouTube. I still choose to do van life. If I left van life tomorrow, if I bought a piece of land tomorrow, if and when I could ever afford it, I'm not going to bash van life and van lifers. Life is about the choices that you make. If you chose to do van life and you didn't have the backbone or the spine to do van life, that speaks volumes on you. But don't turn around and try to bash other people that are stronger than you, that are smarter than you, and more creative than you, that have figured out how to do van life, and they get the enjoyment out of it that they want to get out of it. So, Mr. William Shaker, Mr. William the Faker, he faked van life. And now that he's like a little bit of weird. Now that he don't want to do van life anymore, he's attacking other van lifers. And that sounds like a little brat. That sounds like a wimp, not a warrior. So anyway, this is just my response to Mr. William Shaker's video. I think he did it for clicks and views. He even mentioned in the video that I just watched how many views he got on the other video exposing Vanlifers and van life. You can't expose van life, sir. You didn't live van life. You gave up in 8 months. You only did it for clicks and views. You only did it to grow a channel. And now that you don't want to do it anymore and you want to transition to something else, you're bashing the whole community of van life. I think it's sick. I think it sucks. And I don't think you need to make any more videos just for clicks and views, because when you do that, you're doing the same thing that you're accusing these van lifers of, that sensationalize van life and show you all this spectacular stuff that they could afford to do. They could afford to live like that. They're getting a benefit out of it. Most of the people who make those type of videos are videographers, and they're getting the enjoyment out of making those type of movies. Like some of these van lifers is not just a van life channel. It is a movie. It's entertainment. It's like a Netflix video. It's like they are they're in charge of their own creativity, and they are very creative people, and they get the enjoyment out of that. And some people like me, just the raw of van life, who is living van life to survive, but we don't bash each other. So you are not a real van lifer, and you are not respected in this van life community because you're bashing other van lifers who may have a different way of living than you. It didn't work out for you because you weren't never built for van life. You know, it kills me. Some people do things for entertainment purposes only, and then when they are not entertained because they can't even keep them own self entertained. Like a person that needs people around them all the time and can't even be alone with themselves, in my opinion, don't even like themselves. Because I'm not an introvert. I could be around people and I could be by myself, and I am my best company and my best friend. And I like myself. If you find yourself bored all the time when you're alone by yourself, that's because you're boring. I'm just saying. Okay, y'all. I'm about to Hey, Mr. William Shaker. I just found your video entertainingly I can't think of y'all. Entertainingly despicable. Entertainingly desperate for clicks and views. Entertainingly immature. And so I just decided to respond to your video and expose you. Of course, for clicks and views. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching Vanessa's Van Life Journey. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Oh, by the way, Mr. William Shaker said real van lifers don't show you this and real van lifers don't show y'all that. If you are not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to this channel so you can see the real of van life for a person that's living on a budget, don't have a lot of money, and, you know, not able to afford and travel places. But for the people who can afford to do that, they're doing it, and there's nothing wrong with it. I am camped in the desert. That's my toilet right there that I poo and pee in. My stove is over there. My refrigerator is over there. My candle is going. This is all the stuff that I put up at night, pick up in order to put my bed down. There go my bed. There is Outside the window, the desert. My front window, there's the desert. People around me. If I want to go over there and talk to them people, I can. I'm not an introvert. Anyway, y'all, let me get up and start my day. I took a van life bath last night. I have a little small gray water tank underneath my sink over here that I take my van life bath in. I have a gym membership. When I go to cities and states where they have a Planet Fitness gym, I go take a shower at the gym. The water that gets in the that I need to empty out, you can empty it out anywhere because it's just water from you taking a bath. I don't know why he's complaining about that. He's talking about it's kind of gross to when you think about it. It's kind of gross. Everything is kind of gross to a person like you. Everything is kind of gross. Like you're preppy. Like you wanna be. Ugh. Y'all, I'm about to go. Okay, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. If you want to support the channel, all my information is in the description box below. My Cash App, my PayPal, my Amazon wishlist, and my mailing address. If you're not subscribed to Nomadic Therapy, please subscribe to Nomadic Therapy. That is my behind the scenes channel, to where I go live every day and show you everything that I do throughout the day in van life. Cooking, cleaning, peeing, all of that stuff, all of that jazz. It's a part of van life. I choose van life. I can't complain about the things that I choose in life. Grown people don't do that. If I didn't want to do it, I would change it and wouldn't do it. What's the point in complaining about it when you chose it? William Shaker. I'm going to be talking about him for a little minute because he go sit down, William Shaker. Get out. He want to become a van life bird. Anybody do van life to have a bird? Running up to me. What does she want? What do you want? Stop! I could sit here all day, you guys. Beautiful. Say hey. Say hey. Hey. What you doing, Vanessa?